two leading cloud platforms, Microsoft Azure and DigitalOcean, face off. The big question, which one truly delivers? On the left, Microsoft Azure enterprise-grade cloud for every workload. On the right, DigitalOcean, simple and scalable cloud for developers. Let's cut through the hype and get to what matters most. Each round scores points, and by the end, you'll know exactly who takes the crown in 2025. The verdict may surprise you. Here's a quick mind map of what we're gonna compare. Pricing, performance, features, ease of use, global reach, security and compliance, and of course, support and community. Basically everything that actually matters, whether you're scaling an app or just spinning up your first VM. First up, let's talk money. Pricing. With Azure, you get this huge list of pricing plans. Like, honestly, there are so many options, and if you're at enterprise level, you can negotiate custom deals. Pretty neat, right? And this can be a buzzkill. The billing can get confusing and sometimes costs slide higher than you expect, especially for the basics. Now switch over to DigitalOcean. Oh, and here's something cool, flat rate pricing is their thing. You want transparency? It's all super simple, no mystery charges hiding in your invoice. The catch? Well, it's so streamlined you might find it feels kinda limited if you want to scale big, but for most folks that's totally fine. For pricing, honestly, DigitalOcean wins this one. Simple just works. Okay, let's move on to performance. So Azure, you have like every VM type you could dream of, plus GPUs and those super beefy high-memory instances. We're talking real enterprise-grade reliability and scale here. Downside: sometimes spinning up a new thing takes a bit longer compared to DigitalOcean, but it's not a deal-breaker unless you're super impatient. DigitalOcean, meanwhile, brings fast provisioning. Their hardware isn't slouchy, great for the basics, web apps, you name it, but if you're looking for cutting-edge, massive configs, Azure's definitely ahead here. So yeah, Azure's got the edge when it comes to raw performance. Features, oh boy, Azure is a beast. There's compute, AI, IoT, databases, big data, managed services, you name it, it's there. And if you're already living in the Microsoft universe, the integration's chef's kiss. Only thing: all these options can make your head spin if you're just starting. Now DigitalOcean is more about essentials. You've got Droplets, that's their VM, managed databases, storage, Kubernetes, and hey, AI ML via Paperspace too. It's developer-focused, but not gonna lie, Azure covers way more ground in terms of advanced stuff. So features, Azure wins out. Quick fun fact break: did you know DigitalOcean basically shook up the market when they launched Droplets way back in 2013? They made spinning up virtual machines in under a minute a thing, which back then was kinda mind-blowing. Ease of use and developer experience. Time for a twist. Azure definitely has well-documented APIs and the portal is powerful, but there's a learning curve. If you're new, navigating all those settings, yeah, it can be overwhelming. Now DigitalOcean, this is where they shine. Their UI is so clean, even deploying stuff is a breeze. Tons of tutorials, docs that actually make sense, and developer support with live chat and even Slack. Sure, if you want to do something complex and multi-region, it isn't as robust, but for most devs, it's awesome. So DigitalOcean is your hero in the ease of use department. Global reach, this is all about data centers and latency. Azure, it's everywhere. Seriously, more than 60 regions, that's wild. Plus, if you care about regulations, Azure ticks all the boxes. Only catch: some newer services are region limited, so verify before you commit. DigitalOcean's got solid global coverage too, major regions, good latency, but compared to Azure, their network is smaller. That scale gives Azure the win here. Security and compliance, let's get serious for a sec. Azure, whoa, the list is long: GDPR, HIPAA, FedRAMP, ISO. If your industry needs serious compliance, it's here. Plus, threat detection and access controls are mega advanced, especially if you're all about Microsoft security. But yeah, managing all those controls can get dense. DigitalOcean's approach: simple but effective, built-in firewalls, DDoS protection, easy-to-use controls, perfect for small teams. That said, if you're in healthcare or finance, you're gonna miss Azure's depth. So for compliance, Azure takes it. Last one, support and community. Azure serves enterprises, so there's big-ticket support if you pay extra, and the docs are always up to date. But the catch? Premium support is, well, premium. DigitalOcean flips the vibe. Their dev-focused support rocks. You can hit up live chat, even join support Slack channels. The tutorials and Q&A community are honestly legendary. For small and mid-sized teams or solo devs, this is gold. For massive, complex needs, maybe not, but for most folks, DigitalOcean is the clear pick here. Let's pull up the radar chart showing both providers across every category. It's pretty telling, right? Azure spikes hard in performance, features, reach, and compliance, but DigitalOcean rules on pricing, support, and ease of use. So bottom line, here's my take. Azure, if you need to go big, stay compliant, and want every advanced feature out there, it's a powerhouse. But if you're a developer or startup looking for something simple, predictable, and honestly, way easier to get started with, DigitalOcean feels like home. It's not just about enterprise versus dev, pick what fits your vibe and workload. Did you find this helpful? Don't forget to subscribe and follow along for more fresh tech comparisons and maybe a couple surprises next time.